I think it's sad that he quit. I think he looks way worse than J. Cole. In hindsight, like him doing all this and talking tough.
This was bad.
Like, don't talk tough and then tuck your tail and run away. Drake's just saying shit with no proof at all. Kendrick is playing upon themes that have existed for a while, and there's a lot more to the conversation. So of course the internet is gonna, find things and things are gonna circulate. You don't see that with Kendrick. Tell me, Drake fans, like, if you guys want it to be equal, show me the evidence or the pattern between anything that Drake is saying outside of, oh, why is your girl following him and not you? What? Oh my God. And also, he's waving the white flag, where in Family Matters, another line, he's saying everyone, these rappers are going to be waving the white flag while, they singing along into a club. And that's exactly what happened to him the next day. It wasn't even any time. So it's just like, bro, I'm glad that he quit. I think it's sad that he quit. I think he looks way worse than J. Cole. In hindsight, like him doing all this and talking tough.
This was bad.
Like, don't talk tough and then tuck your tail and run away and then act like, oh, yeah, like you making it hot. You burning this out. Like, he even sounded depressed on this song. But I did find it pretty disturbing that he was like, I'm way too famous
to be a pedophile.
Touching kids. I would have been arrested already. It's
after all the pedophiles that have been famous.
He said, I expected the Epstein angle from you. It's like... Bro, I mean, listen, it has 1 million dislikes on YouTube for a reason. As soon as this dropped, everyone kind of picked this apart. Drake also said, I planted that information. Like, come on, no, you didn't, because, like, let's be real. He just saw people's reactions on Twitter, put that in a song, tried to back out. And if he does come back, like, I would love to see it. Like, come back, Drake. Like, what is he going to do? But I will say, it is a bit spooky with, his security guard getting shot. But before we get into that, like, I guess, do you guys think Drake is done? Troy, do you think he's waving the white flag?
I don't think he is. I think, like, maybe rapping. I feel like the moment I feel like the battle is done, I feel like the battle is lost. But I feel like, I wouldn't be surprised if he dropped something in a week or two and he's like, you know what? Let's say he has some more dirt on Kendrick. It's like, all right, like, it sucks. God forbid if the rumors and accusations are true, that would suck. But I mean, it'd be like, okay, like, the moment passed, man. You lost. Like, it's kind of like, okay, you got your consolation. It's kind of like the fight is over and now you're telling the teacher, like, look what he did or whatever. It's kind of like, I don't know, but I don't think that. I don't think he's going to go out like that. I think he's probably going to do some sneaky Drake shit or something. I don't think he's done.
I think he's done. I think he's done. It would be the smartest decision now to just, like, you took your L, go off on vacation. We'll see you in a few months in the summer when you decide to drop a single or something. Or your betting slips or whatever. Like, you're going to pop up at some random fights or something. I don't know. But it would not be wise. Because after the masterclass that Kendrick just put on, from the way the timing, the strategy of when he dropped, like the different types of songs he dropped, like he dropped a song for every occasion. Like, it's like it would be a really dumb idea.
Yeah,
it's like when you see a fighter get knocked the fuck out in the ring. And then they're like, oh, I'm going to initiate my rematch clause. And then you see the same shit happen again. They look stupid.
But they get paid. That's the thing. That's different.
Well, the thing is, he
can lose money getting back into it, though. That's a big difference.
Exactly. From what they're saying online, like, the record labels are not happy with this.
Why would they be? And why would he introduce that theme? Like, I would never tell someone to say some shit like that about me. So I can never feel bad for Drake because he literally asked for this. Like, he did. And he could delete the song all he wants, but he called for the boogeyman, man.
Cincinnati man said, y'all tricked me and had me come listen to Drake slander. Listen, man, a few months ago, I came in here and I was like, Cole over everybody. And at the end of this week, or at the beginning of this week, or whatever it was, there's one dude standing. That's what it is. That's just what it is. I mean,
standing those size 7 men's.
It's standing 10 toes down in those size 7 men's. Like, he stomped Drink out. So
Yeah, I think it's over. I hope. Drake is too petty of a guy to not say things here and there. Like, I think he's definitely gonna have some slick shit to say, but I don't think he'll put out a full blown diss track. I mean, he should have took his time with this. I think he made the worst moves ever.
He did because I think it all started with the first 2 diss tracks. He put them out, and I think he expected Kendrick to like rush into the battle and like start dropping quickly, and Kendrick was like, "Nah, I'm gonna set up my game plan." And I think, like Drake said in the Heart Part 6, Kendrick probably got 10 tracks.
He said
because
100. He said he could drop 100 tracks, and I'll see you later.
He went from drop, where you at? Don't run from the smoke to, yeah, man, I know you got mad tracks. I'm off this. So clearly something went wrong in the middle, and I think Kendrick had everything ready and lined up. He waited for the heat from push-ups and the TaylorMade thing to die down. Dropped Euphoria. 3-4 days passed. He didn't hear nothing from Drake. He was like, I'm going to drop again. Then Drake finally drops his big hit, steps on it, and then drops again after that. Like, it's just, he overwhelmed him.
I mean, yeah, Drake asks for this, and then he goes and says, like, I don't even want to diss you anymore. Like, who says that in a diss song? I don't want to diss you anymore. What? And then he says, you could drop 100 songs and I'll see you later. Maybe they'll see you later. Maybe he'll come back. But after you say, I don't want to diss you anymore, and kind of just sound depressed and defeated, and we know the general consensus is that you lost. You were embarrassed. It's trying to, I
don't know how anybody can come up with the fact that, like, you lying to yourself.
He's totally in defense mode. He's trying to, like, save his image now. But it's like, bro, why would you even introduce this in the conversation? Why would you start talking about people's families? Why would you keep doing disrespectful, distasteful things? Put your dick in your pants, Drake, and go hide away for some time and come back with some house music. You better walk around like Daft Punk with a helmet. But I don't know. His life is fucking in shambles because, bro, there was a shooting at his house in Toronto.
There was.
His security guard got shot. And then I saw today, someone tried to break into his house. And, I didn't even think too much of the shooting at his house at first. But then, actually, Jenna sent me the article about, the Weeknd's manager, Cash, his security guard got shot in L.A. a week ago. And, The Weeknd and Drake obviously have been going back and forth, man. Is this some real street Canadian beef?
I don't know. I do think that anytime you see somebody who's a celebrity get their address or a picture of their house posted up, like, it's like an invitation for bad things to happen.
That's already public information, though. Like,
it is, but like it's different. It's a difference between somebody having to look the information up versus like it's being plastered all over the internet. Like,
so you don't think there's a connection between the home invasion in LA with Cash from Weeknd's camp, and then a few days later, a drive-by shooting at Drake's house? You don't think those two things are connected?
I think those could be connected, but the thing today with somebody trying to get into his house, I think that's like just because of all this publicity and stuff.
Yeah, I do have a clip I want to play. This newscast talking about it. It's crazy.
Security guard who was shot outside the mansion of the rapper, I should say, Drake in Toronto.
That's crazy.
Oh, that's a bad. You got to sue that man.
You can't sue someone for that.
That is a bad mistake at this point in time.
It was a Freudian slip. I don't want this to turn into like no street shit, but it gets spooky. No. I mean, Drake's the one who kind of introduced that. Kendrick talked about extortion and other things. So I hope it doesn't spill into anything else like in the streets. I don't want to see anyone get shot. But if I'm one of these men's security guards, I'm asking for a raise ASAP, bro. I'm not getting shot for some stupid ass music shit. If that's what's going on, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know either. I hope it's not that, but clearly a lot of people have issues with Drake.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why he's going on vacation. Get away from it a little bit. Let things die down.
Yeah. He needs to learn a thing or two from Cole, but if someone is shooting at you, you can always learn from a rapper because there's one woman. She learned from Lil' Kim.
Oh my God! Let's listen to this video real quick, and then talk about it.
And we just sped off. We already heard a few gunshot rounds, but I ain't think nothing of it. Nobody didn't hear no screaming. So I'm getting to the car. I hear fire, 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 fire. At least by 7 rounds. So I'm ducking, I'm dodging, I'm ducking, I'm dodging, I'm ducking. Doing Lil' Kim. Trying to get my baby in the car, and I throw my baby in the back seat. And
they just sped off. They just sped off.
Interesting
Oh,
strategy.
gosh.
I mean, her reenactment was pretty good, but you know, who would have thought that Lil' Kim actually, you know, that dance could actually save someone's life?
Listen, I would have never thought it, but I will say this woman, I'm surprised they didn't have her name in the article, which is weird. I guess she was like, don't put my name in that shit. Oh, I'm lying. Sharia Taylor. There we go.
Yeah, shout out to her.
Yeah, but she's got a future in entertainment. She definitely does, because she had some little hints of Bernie Mac in her delivery of that joke.
It wasn't a joke. This is what really happened. You're talking about jokes.
You're right. But either way, she made it funny.
She did make it funny. That's some scary shit, man. Like, I couldn't imagine just hearing gunshots and like having to fucking move. Like, what the hell?
Ducking and dodging and ducking and dodging.
God damn, yeah. Shout out to her. And shout out to Lil' Kim too.
Yeah.
You know, that was crazy.
Lil' Kim saving lives.
For real. Yeah, some positivity, guys. Let us know, guys, who won, Drake or Kendrick? And also, what dance moves do you think would be effective, you know, if you're getting shot at? I would just stop, drop, and roll. But hey, I don't know. But yes, make sure you like this video, subscribe on YouTube, follow on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. We're also on Kick, Rumble, Twitch. We're going to be back in a couple weeks. Next week, we will be hitting the streets. So, we're going to bring some of our topics out to the streets. Mm-hmm. So when we do come back on our live stream in 2 weeks, we'll definitely be able to catch up with you guys.
Definitely. Oh, man.
But yeah, man, on our last live, man, we talked about TikTok being banned. And we were like, who could actually purchase this? Because they said they have to sell it off to a United States company. So we were like, Will it be Meta? Will it be Microsoft? Will it be Apple? We didn't think about Soulja Boy, man.
We did not. I can't believe it. So Soulja Boy, he was talking to everybody on Twitter, and he was like, I can't believe y'all just gonna let them ban TikTok like that. And y'all think it's funny. If they do it to this app, they can do it to any app or site. Not cool for real. Y'all will see later. Now, this comes on the heels of him posting how much he made on TikTok in a day. He made like 32 grand in a day on TikTok.
Wow, that's not bad.
Yeah, made a solid amount, but maybe it's enough for him to just buy the app.
I don't think it works like that.
He followed up after he tweeted. He was like, how much y'all want for TikTok? I'll buy it.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, he wants to be the first rapper to buy TikTok. I mean, he's the first rapper to do a lot of things. I don't know. But for real, do you think that like another company's going to buy TikTok? Like,
I think they're going to take this to the Supreme Court.
let us know, guys. Do you think Soulja Boy would be a good owner of TikTok? Do you think? I mean, come on. He got big on YouTube.
He did.
And he started the whole like YouTube dance trend, and now that's all people do on TikTok. So the culture.
They stole my whole flow.
Drake.
Bar for bar, word for word.
I love Soulja Boy, man. Good luck to you, bro.
He's a legend.
Yeah. Subscribe on YouTube. Subscribe on Spotify. Follow on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok.
All the apps. We're everywhere. We are everywhere.